Hello and welcome to round one. We won the die roll and we're going to choose to play first. His hand's landlight, but I think it's fine. We have two playable 2-drops. So, and Unhanded Designs getting this out on turn 2 and using it as like an engine and then turning it into a removal spell is pretty sweet. Come on, give us land. Oh good, we get land. Opponent didn't play anything, so we'll just play out Cockwork Puzzle Knot. And drain once. Okay, so blue-black, it would be an artifact deck. Not really much we can do here. I guess our best line is... So if we play Toolcraft Exemplar, we actually can attack with it next turn. Yeah, so we leave up Underhanded Designs as a removal spell as well. I think I'm fine with that. We either crack the designs or crack the puzzle knot. Seems like a solid decision to me. Opponent attacks. Well, we're obviously not going to block. I think we just take the 2 here and give ourselves more options. Daredevil. Well, that's an annoying card and a half. I guess I'm just going to... Well, I actually meant to crack the puzzle, not there, but I seem to have clicked through my turn, which is annoying. So there's no way here that we get enough artifacts for Toolcraft Exemplar to have first strike, which means attacking isn't going to be that good. We can leave up Harness Lightning though, so just Harness Lightning away like the Daredevil. Well, we could just play Ibex. I think playing Ibex might be better. If we attack with Toolcraft Exemplar, he plays an artifact, gets his Daredevil back. It doesn't seem great to me. But I guess that our blocks otherwise would be poor. Probably should have made that attack before playing Ibex, to be honest. That was a bit poor. P-Foul to get back Daredevil. Okay, so we have 5 mana, which means we can now just play Bastion Mastodon. I think what I'm going to do is crack Puzzle Knot, drain with Underhanded Designs, and use Harness Lightning this turn. So, which order do I want to do this in? I could attack with Ibex. Thing is, if I used Harness Lightning, I can't kill the P-File and pump the Ibex. So maybe I Underhanded Designs the P-File. That sounds reasonable. Yeah. And now Ibex in its own right will hold off the Oval Chase Daredevil. It's going to be pretty good for us. I suspect we take 2 when our opponent attacks with the Blade Master, but I think that's fine. Yep, just play our Bastion Mastodon here. So here we kind of want either Chief of the Foundry or a Swamp, I feel. Gearseeker Serpent. Okay, that's not a card we want to deal with. Okay, we definitely want that second Swamp. There's no good attacks because of Gearseeker. I guess we could attack with Bastion Mastodon, but we haven't given it Vigilance now, so let's not. We could attack with a Mastodon and basically trade Mastodon and Harness Lightning for the Serpent. Seems pretty weak. Especially with Tidy Conclusion in our hand. If we get another Swamp, we can do it cleanly, 1 for 1. And still have like 2 good removal spells. Fabrication module. Okay. Do they suspect they will get much energy? Guess they can activate it now. Sure, just play my Ibex. I guess that powers up Harness Lightning, but by not quite enough. We can double block the Gearseeker though, which is pretty nice. And they're going to put a counter on Daredevil. Interesting. I guess they can now make it a 6/4 when they attack. But I'd be thinking put my counters on Gearseeker and I can make my Gearseeker unblockable. They could have me on a 3-turn clock, I think. I guess they'd have to spend 1 turn activating Gearseeker and the module, which they've not got mana for. So this costs 4 to activate, which means if they attack with Oval Chase Daredevil, and I block with like my Ibex and they activate it, I can just Harness Lightning in response. Which I think is what I want to do here. Basically, I'm incentivizing them to waste their mana, which they're not going to do. And I don't really want to... So I don't want to cast Harness Lightning and then activate their module, so... I guess the trade is alright. They can just bring the Daredevil back to their hand, though, which makes it bad for me. Really do with finding that second black source. Off-colour puzzle knots. Well, I guess it gives them energy. Demon of Dark Schemes. Well, my servos are going to die. Sadly for you, your demon's also going to die. So, did they get energy there? I think they did get energy. Actually, no, I guess demon was dead before my guys died, so they shouldn't have. Yeah, just got to play Doomed Operative here. I feel like we're in a bad position in this game now. Our opponent's got a game-winning creature, Daredevil recurring. We have managed to deal with like the big threat, which is the demon, but we need a bit more than that. Die young on Bastion Mastodon. Well, not much I can do about that. They have to put a counter on their Gearseeker. Or on their Blade Master. So it's like 3/4 now, I guess. Oh, and I don't own an artifact. Well, I guess I don't want to block here. Doesn't seem right. Yeah, we're not winning this game, so I'm going to scoop. Just checking with Demon whether it was all creatures or all opponent's creatures that get -2/-2. It's all creatures. which means you can actually use that and make obsolete to work well quite nicely. Okay, so our opponent is blue-black. Blue-black is quite controlling, so we could try and out aggressive them, be more aggressive, however you want to put it. Does sound like an idea. Ibex is not the best for being aggressive, so maybe we can cut one of those. I do think make obsolete might be an idea. So my opponent should is Daredevil. Don't think it's Daredevil. We don't have a way to deal with Daredevil, like a good way to deal with Daredevil permanently. It's quite annoying. Now I'm going to keep Ibex, and I think this is the best build. It's got a decent curve, and with the right draw, we can be aggressive enough, and I think that should be enough to take us to victory. And if we get like Wisp-Weaver out and they don't get their demon, then we're going to be in a good spot. We would like to play first, and sure, we will keep this. We are going to have to use Ace Hub for black, and don't have turns on. Don't play on turn 4 or 5, but I think that's fine. I'm going to play Plains first, because if we draw a Swamp, I'd first play that, then Aether Hub. We haven't drawn a Swamp. Okay, so our opponent's not done anything. So if we cast Servo Exhibition, we can drain once. There's a temptation to sort of not do anything this turn and then drain twice, but I think that is a bit greedy. Because next turn, if we draw Chief of the Foundry or a 4-drop or even just a 3-drop, we're going to want to play that. So, and if we draw a Swamp, we'll play Die Young, assuming their creature only has 2 toughness. Okay, opponent's gone for Fabrication Module. Well, okay, drawing our second Servo Exhibition means we do get to do the play we were on about. Okay, so now we really would love to draw Chief of the Foundry. And then we'll have 4 2/2s. I guess Toolcraft Exemplar doesn't really do much on this board. It's a 3/2, but if our opponent wants to attack, I think I'm fine with that. We'll swing back. If we draw a land, obviously we'll just slam Wisp-Weaver. We don't have anything good to bounce quite now, but I'm willing to waste that value to get a 4/4 flyer down. You know, this just threatens to run away with the game. And you put a counter on your Dukara P-Foul. I guess if we drew a Black Source, we could just sack this Underhanded Designs and kill the P-Foul. So that is a consideration. Maybe we could get in for 7. 7 is a reasonable amount. We do find the Swamp. Well, the Wisp-Weaver doesn't get past the P-Foul as well. That is something else to consider. So I guess I'm just going to go ahead and kill it. I hope they don't think they can keep this alive by putting a counter on it. Now would be a good time to have Inspired Charge in my deck as well. It would mean we win. Alas, we don't have that luxury. Okay, so next turn. I'm just going to scoop. I was going to say next turn we attack with everything and then play the Wisp Weaver. But okay, so that worked nicely. Our opponent had a really slow draw and didn't really do anything, to be honest. But hey, win's a win. Having seen that, I think I might just put Inspired Charge in our deck instead of an Ibex. It did look like it'd be good there. We didn't see any flyers from our opponent. Blue black here and looking at Foundry Screecher, Windrake. I suppose actually we did see the Demon. That's a flyer. But Inspired Charge with Wisp Weaver, Sky Swirl Harrier, Foundry Screecher, and like a bunch of servos. So it's a fair enough deal. So let's go with that. Okay, this hand looks good. We are on the draw as expected. Our opponent mulliganed. We're just going to keep this. We've got a 1-drop into a 2-drop into a 3-drop. Opponent is on 6 cards. No turn 2 server exhibition. Too much of an issue. So I guess we'll Fairgrounds Warden the Lintness Crane. It's just efficient and on curve to do so. It would be nice to save this Warden for something bigger and more threatening, but this feels like a decent tempo play. Okay, Dukara P-Foul, now that is annoying. We can't actually kill that either, not with Inspired Charge. So we're just going to play the Ibex here. I guess we hope to draw a land or something like Cogworker's Puzzle Knot would be fine. So our opponent's we know they've got a Prophetic Prism in hand. That is what they found off their Glintless Crane. So we attack with everything, pump the Ibex, play Inspired Charge. We lose the Toolcraft Exemplar. Doesn't sound great. Just going to play the Dune Operative here. Basically, in building out a small army to use Inspired Charge on. Prism, probably a good sign for us. We'll chase Daredevil. Not great for us, but okay. So that's good. That gives us double black if we need it. Guess I'm just play Bastion Mastodon here. We don't get to drain, but I'll live. Experimental Aviator. That's a card. So I don't feel like I achieve anything with Aviary Mechanics, so I'm just going to run out the Sky Swirl Harrier. Okay. So we do have enough mana to play Inspired Charge and Built to Last. So we have 6 creatures, our opponent has 5. We're not going to attack with Fairgrounds Warden. We're going to have a 5/3, a... oh god, 5/6, a 5/3 Death Touch, a 6/6, and a 5/5 Flyer. And we're going to have... I guess we don't have Underhanded Designs backup. That is the problem. We do have Built to Last backup. So our opponent's blocks aren't good. What's the worst that could happen? They have like Rush of Vitality or something like Subtle Strike. They only have 2 cards in hand though. And they've hit a land drop every turn, so there's possibility they're flooded. So on the crackback we take 2, 6, 8 if they don't block, and I think if they don't block they're dead. We will pump the Ibex. So what creatures do we need to get through to win? 19, so basically 4 creatures. And I think he should play around Inspired Charge. So it doesn't matter what we kill. So how much damage can we do here? 5, 10, 15, 17. We are quite close. I guess we'd attack with the Fairgrounds Warden. Do I want to use my Built to Last? I don't think I do. I think what I want to do now is just next turn attack with everything. And then use Built to Last to sort of fill in the blanks, as it were. He's going to bring his Daredevil back, which means he's going to have 3 blockers. I think I should still be able to win. So I attack with everything. He blocks Mastodon, Harrier, and Thrivex. I get in for 3, 4, 5. Built to Last is 7. I believe this works. Oh yeah, I get the 3 from the Toolcraft Exemplar. Yeah, opponent didn't have anything. So, okay, that was a nice win. Yeah. Hopefully we can keep it going, and I'll see you in round 2.